Ladies and gentlemen, you're back with another edition of Bill Mac Gaming, and I am currently in position of playing MLB The Show 16. I am doing the Road to the Show, as where I created a character of myself, and I'm now going through the AAA. I am with the I am with the Angels. Got traded during my AAA season. So I was originally went to the Twins and went in AA and AAA mid part of last season. But at the beginning of this season, I am now with the Angels AAA affiliate and trying to slowly work my way up. Trying to get in the minors, trying to get in the major leagues, but who knows? Just trying to work my way up. But I am trying to do the best I can with the games. It's just my first time really starting and being able to basically get this going. I am now trying to work my way up. Lower this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I was with the originally with the Twins, AA and AAA. Then I got traded when I re-signed my second season with the AAA affiliate. Then I got traded over to the Angels. Now I'm with the Angels, which I am on a current 30-game hit streak. As I did have a 50 last season, and I had, I think, a 50 hit streak in AA as well. So I'm actually putting the bat on the ball, I've been doing pretty good so far. I have an average of 629, 7 homers, and 12 RBIs. So as you can see, this is a very young season as I'm getting started, and hopefully, I can actually have a really good season. I'm just slowly now starting to work things up. As we see, I get an out. I'm one of those all or nothing hitters. It seems like usually if I get if I basically get, I'll either get a hit or I'll get an out. I'm always putting the ball in play, which is a good thing. But here I go again, lined out in the first. Let's see what I can do. But I am first baseman by natural, obvious selection. That's what I basically enjoy. Number 33 on this team. So I've been trying. These colors are pretty decent. Look like mustard colors, but hey, it's can't really be in charge up. I know that's an out because usually when I ground it hit that high, it's usually an out. And I haven't played in a few days, so I'm kind of working the rust off a little bit. But I'm hoping that I can actually do pretty good with this game, which I enjoy it quite a bit. I've just got to try to keep that hit streak up since I know it's been, a while since I've played. But I will probably play a few games in a row here. I enjoy. There we go. Well, there we go. Extend that hitting streak. Thank you very much. Yeah, I haven't. My skills aren't really up to par right now. I'm trying my best to really evenly distribute them along the along the way. But I did, however, I did change my stance. I used and that's really helped me through my batting, because I remember last year I was basically that's right, Bullet Bee. There we go. Yeah, I was basically trying my best to change my batting stance up, which it really helped through. I think I've got Johnny Bench's his batting stance, and what it really does, it helps me to get more leverage again on the swing than anything else. I just enjoy, I just enjoy with that stance to me, because when my follow through, that was my problem, because when I had my stance before, I was having a main problem. Of when I would swing, I would take a step and then I would hit the ball. But instead of just going through in one motion, flowing through in one motion, and it's a whole lot better. It's kind of like I did actually go and look for Ken Griffey Jr.'s stance, because he has like the freest flowing stance of anything. But you know, I couldn't find it. So I think this is Johnny Bench's, if I'm not mistaken, that I've gotten. But it's actually a freer stance when I'm playing, so I really enjoy it. There we go. Put that little baby in the hole. Oh, come on. Give me a double out of this. There we go. Well, that's good. Get some points off of this. But, yeah, I've got the stance. It's a whole lot easier now. The flow of the swing actually does so. It kind of helps me to make contact better, free flowing with it. So I really did with the hits. Now I was really good with the hits from last season with that. You know, I'm trying to put more on it, and I'm trying to get my speed up. You know, I know. There we go. So now we see it. Okay, now I'm on third base. We'll see what we do. But you know, I'm just really glad that I can really get along with this. I really love playing this, and baseball I think was one of my favorites. I think between baseball and Madden, I really enjoy my two favorite sports games. I know I haven't done video, but I think I'm gonna try to do more videos every night of this and keep everybody in the loop with this, because I really did see another dude on here that he plays with the Dodgers. He just posted a lot of videos. And I'm in there. Tag up and run. Score, baby. That's what you like doing. Oh, and I did save an awesome slide. And I'm learning the slides because you can slide around the hook left, hook right, feet first, hands first. And I did make an awesome one replay that I did save when I was playing. So I am learning this slowly but surely. I mean, this is one of my favorite games. I've actually played. I played version for MLB 14, 15, and 16. So I have enjoyed this game. I do like the fact that you can change from one year to the next and save it in the upcoming season. I, however, didn't do that. Last season I didn't continue on. I just kept going. But I think the situation is better for me now. And so if I do get like 17, I'll actually be able to do this. But yeah, I enjoy totally with playing baseball, and I do also like playing like when my best friend Brandon here and I play like Resident Evil and Resogun, stuff like that. Some other ones which you folks have seen me play. But as far as sports games, this is one of my favorites. I used to love baseball. I grew up playing it, and I played T-ball. I played minor leagues, stuff like that, growing up, and just really enjoyed it, So, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to see what I can do here. Hopefully I can get a home run here or something. I'm getting hits. See, my average, that's why my average is so high. My average is so high that I can, 6-7, because I have been putting it on. Now we can see what I can do. Which shot? Oh, there we go, right back. And that is one too, putting up that I have that tendency to do, is hit it right back up the middle. I usually can get good contact on it and getting good contact with the ball, and that's what you have to do, is try to put the ball in play. That's the main thing. I mean, you can't always get home runs, but if you can actually, if you have a decent hitting team. Now this team here, they're pretty good. The team I was on before, they were really horrible, and it feels like when you have a team that you're on as a minor league team, you try to hit home runs, because if you get that team that just can never come through. I mean, I've been in several situations to where I've gotten that leadoff double or a leadoff triple, and the guys tend to strike out, or they tend to just pop out and leave you just stranded, and it makes you have a harder chance of, just basically it gives you a harder chance of basically just trying to score. So if it's like you feel like you have to do it all, Now when I did in 15, I went up to the actual major leagues. I did with the Marlins, and for some reason, the last two games I played, Darn. And that stuff like that happens. The ground's out. It's very difficult to feel like you're the only person that is carrying the team. So, and one thing I have learned that is very difficult, and as you have seen, I'm trying to get better with my throws. Like I said, it's more of a targeting and meter throws now. It's not the regular push and square X triangle and all to get it. And so, pull that baby down. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Made the awesome replay. Look at that. That's what I love about it too, though, is it gives you that chance to really give you that showtime effect to it. But I was really good with throwing. It's just getting used to it on here. It's just that because a lot of times the good thing is I'm not having to make too many double plays as I did the last few games.
Line toward right center, and he'll lay out
Darn it, caught it.
Spectacular catch. Wow.
Yep, and that's the thing too, is when you get those triple and major leagues, they can make those diving catches that they typically wouldn't make in other things. So that was a good catch. Really wasn't much I could do with that one. Yeah, that was a good catch. So take me down a little bit more. So we'll just wait until my time again, which I like about first base because I get to bypass a lot of the game, and there's really not a whole lot that really I have to do. I'm just going to try to catch it, and there we go. See how we do here.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He leaps, but he can't get it.
There we go.
Extra bases.
No, up.
The relay
and I'm out. Stupid. That's my problem too. It's not doing. I'll be pressing it to go ahead and to round second, and when I do that, he ends up basically just going out and really not doing too much. I can't really. I can't get the controls quite right because sometimes I want to round second to go to third, and when I go to press the button to go to third, because I don't want it to stop.
Mac scoops it up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
Okay, good. I got the tag. I was worried about that.
5 innings complete.
I really enjoy this game. Let's see what it is. 3 and 2, 1 out. This might be a chance where I have to end up throwing it.
To first. Petit for one. On to first, but
oh man! And this is one thing I've learned too. Everybody is basically, when I'm playing, I've noticed that that rush to get back to first, like with the pitcher getting to first, or me making that double play and trying to get back to the first base catch, it's a lot slower for some reason this time than typically than what you're used to. You know, I mean, because used to I know in the other games, I don't know if that's being more realistic. Opposite way, and told you folks, I'm an all or nothing kind of player. That's just the way I am. I either usually get that hit or I get an out. There's no in between. So we see, looks like.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to
well, I enjoy. I have my favorite was the Braves. Atlanta Braves all my life has been my favorite team back in the 80s, but also one that has my heart, which I don't follow as much, is over in the American League, the Oakland Athletics. Back in the old days with Jose Canseco, Terry Steinbach, Dave Henderson, Dave Stewart, Ricky Henderson, Carney Lansford, the Bash Brothers, Mark McGuire. That was sort of my favorite. But I was a big Braves fan. Of course, growing up in North Carolina until the Nationals came along, really you didn't have that many teams to cheer for that was local, so I kind of adopted the Braves back in the 80s, watched them. Actually, they got really well in the 90s. A lot of divisions, one World Series, and now they're kind of in that slump again. What about you? What is your favorite MLB team?
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup.
Because I mean, I try to watch baseball now and just cherish it because it's kind of, there's so much difference in now and growing up. And that's
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made
oh
here to end the inning.
oh yeah. And see, and that's actually you know, that's an actual team. One of the teams I actually do that I like. I mean, they're not my favorite, but I do like them because I've kind of pulled for the Cubs because they've kind of been that. And I don't want to use the term lovable losers as people like to call them, but the thing I like about the Cubs is, for once, their traditions. They still hold on until, you know, I know the new owners and stuff made done those renovations to Wrigley Field, you know, back a few years back. But the Cubs are a really good team. I've always kind of liked the Cubs, and when I used to watch them on WGN, back when they used to come on, and you know, Harry Carey doing the announcing and stuff. So, oh really? Who are the Cubs currently playing against today?
Will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Grounded to first.
There we go. Oh, and I know that just did not roll up against me. Oh, look at that. Right up my arm. And this, folks, is what one of the habits when you're playing first is making sure that ball doesn't. I mean, this is just shot right at me and just took that funny hop, and that's all it took. That's all it took was that one roll right up my arm. Oh, now let's see what I can do now. They basically are definitely ahead now, 5-0. So let's see what I can do. Go. And I actually hit the pitcher. I told you, I knew this was going to happen. I end up, and that's the thing I did last season was when I had MLB 15 was I ended up hitting the ball, and one time I hit the pitcher in the head. Now I've hit the pitcher in the leg.
I've never had a streak anything close to.
Oh, great! Because the Cardinals. That's the thing about the Cardinals. I remember watching that back when McGuire was on the team, and well, see, that's still good because I'm kind of waiting on the Cubs to really break out. You know, I mean, they're putting the pieces together to build a great team. It's just all comes down to getting everything like it should, like the managing and whatnot, which, like I said, the Cardinals, I watched a little bit of them back when McGuire was on the team because, like I said, I was a big Oakland fan, and seeing McGuire and Sammy Sosa back in the home run chase, that was one of the best times back because, remember, they had that strike a few years back, and it really kept a lot of fans from wanting to come back. And so with me, I was welcoming it. But there we go. I welcome that to come in, but I do want to see the Cubs do well. They're structuring themselves, and you know, I'm really hoping that they do something. Which, like I said, haven't followed it as much this year because with Atlanta, with my team, they really haven't been able to. They haven't been really to be consistent, and it just really is aggravating to me because I would love to see them get back into the swing of things. And they did a couple years back, I think. A couple years back, they actually won the East, and
this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Well, that's cool. That is cool that you enjoy yourselves. I've never been to a game. Closest I came to being at and I wouldn't even call it professional, was I live like an hour and a half from the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Well, I shouldn't have tagged up. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans, which used to be the AAA team for the Braves, and I don't know who they went to who they are now, but the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, I always wanted to go to one major league game, or at least a minor league if my standing. So I hope you have a great time. Unfortunately, I have to work on that day, so I won't be able to see that. But I hope you have a good time, you know, and I hope you get to enjoy yourself. You know, it's really great when you're able to do that.
And he gets it down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice
because that is awesome.
as planned.
That's just one thing growing up around here with baseball really hasn't been. Now, we did have a few years back this businessman, I think his name was Joe Beaver or John Beaver, I can't remember, but he tried to get a team to come to North Carolina, and he wasn't successful because, like in North Carolina, we have the Hornets from basketball, we have the Carolina Panthers in football, and we have the ACC in basketball, and we're like a big college sports state. But I mean, it would have been great. But I really do, Jessica. I hope you have a great time and enjoy yourself, because it's always it's one thing to watch it on television, but I imagine the thing and being able to be there live and enjoying the interaction and the weather and the crowd and the and the excitement of it. It's always a great thing to be able to do. And what better way to spend Memorial Day than being able to spend it at a game? Oh, so you're so you're going to be close by the pitchers. Oh, see, that's cool, because that's always a good place to be, especially if it comes down to a close game and seeing them warm up and all. That's good. And I bet you have your glove and stuff prepared too, don't you? Because I've seen too many people get hurt getting with baseball and all. So I hope you have your glove and stuff ready.
They continue to rack up the hits.
Which I unfortunately have mine. I just basically keep it in the car, because I used to play a lot of baseball when I was younger. Me and my brother and a few of our friends just go to the ball field and play.
Take a look at our score.
Caleb Coward will stand in now, and
oh man, I'm
they're not going down
gotta do
without a fight.
something.
I'll tell you what,
Really
not
behind
too
here.
far away from making a game out of this
But
one.
yeah, baseball will always be. I'd rather more or less play it now than actually watch it. All right, congratulations to the Cubs then, getting a win over St. Louis in St. Louis. So that is wonderful, Jessica. I'm glad that your team got them a win today, and at a difficult place to play in St. Louis anyway.
A little bit of light at the end of the tunnel.
Which I know St. Louis lost a whole lot once they Albert Pujols left, because he used to be their muscle, much like McGuire used to be. So congratulations today to the Chicago Cubs for winning over the St. Louis Cardinals. That's great. Always feels good when your team pulls a win out. That's back like when I used to watch the Braves so much. They went to the postseason every year. And see, that's one of the things that's really heartening, is the fact that Atlanta fans would get really frustrated because they were so used to getting to the postseason and then choking in the World Series. They made it in '95, and I'll never forget that game. I was so happy with Glavine pitching, and Dave Justice got that the go-ahead hit. It was a really good. So really glad that the Cubs win. No. I don't think. See, I refuse to. Okay, here's the thing, Jessica. Wave sports, and I imagine you following that's your team, but it's like it depends on if you can put the players. And if you can get the players, you just need to get and you have the right manager, then things will work out. Because with baseball, it's very, very difficult to try and put everything together. But you just have to do what you can, and you have to basically put everything together. Because if they don't, then it's not going to happen. Okay, 290. 134. What did I miss? 154. 145. Oh, that's too much. But no, I don't think the Cubs are the worst. I don't know how. I haven't watched any of their transitions, but I've noticed them over the last few seasons. Much like, okay, now here's the thing, Jessica. Think about this. For years now, and I imagine if you're an avid baseball fan, you've noticed the Kansas City Royals over the years. Now, Kansas City Royals have been horrible over the last 20, 30 years. And, you know, they've slowly but surely well, see, okay, now, see, I see what you're saying. See, that's kind of like when I was facing that in football. Now, see, last year, see, like I said, my team's Carolina Panthers. We lost in the Super Bowl. We lost one game to Atlanta. Now, we were undefeated all season long, but everybody in the NFL kept saying the Panthers are the worst. Undefeated team, you know. Exactly. Kansas City won the championship. So that just tells you that in time, and they were bad for years. It just sometimes it takes slowly but surely building a dynasty. But what you've got to do is you've got to have an owner that is going to be dedicated for the long haul, and you've got to put people in and give time, you know. You've got to have time and effort to put into it. You just because sometimes and that, it's foul. Oh, foul ball must have my first one today. But you have to have, it takes dedication. And I know that the Kansas City had it because, and do it. So Chicago's going to get there. They're going to get that championship. And it's going to take some time. But like I said, they're in first place is rightfully where they should be at. Like I said, I haven't seen their moves and whatnot, but I know over the last couple of years, I've noticed at the beginning of season, off season, that they are making good moves. It's just got to come together. So I wouldn't worry about what other people say. Like I said, getting back to the Panthers, they kept saying we were bad, and so even though we were undefeated, so people are going to talk. You know, you just got to stick with your team and hold on with them. And I still pull for the Braves, even though they've fell off the map. But you know, you just got to hang in. It's dedication. I really have. But Oakland was kind of my other team I used to like. When I was an 80s team. I never really kept up with them as much, though. But I remember a few years back, they were actually pretty good because they didn't have the superstars either. And like I said, you don't have to have the superstars to win. You just have to have the right pieces to fit the right positions. And once you do that, I mean, if you can get a square peg and a square peg and a round peg and a round peg, that's what you want, you know, and that's what you're going to get. So once you do that, well, you know, I can in a way, Jess, I can kind of get that. I mean, I was really hoping my team would win. You don't want to never pull against your team, but if you want, I mean, I can't feel too upset about it too, is because you know, he went out on top. You know, if you can retire, have your 2 rings, you can go out on top. I mean, there's no better thing than that. So I'm not really too bothered by it being Peyton. Like I said, it was good for him to do that, but I just hated that my team had to be the one to suffer the on the other end of that, because we haven't been to but the 2 Super Bowls during our whole franchise, even though we're not a very old franchise. I'm just really glad that we were able to get there. And it's not to say we can't. It's just being teamwork and just putting it together. Yeah, but see what happened last year to Odell. Yeah, true, but Odell, old Josh Norman got in his head. I mean, that was a wicked game. That was such a wicked game last year with the Panthers and the Giants, you know, because we had Norman, and Norman does like to talk, but Norman too can back it up. And he really got to Odell last year, and it looked like you just should have put a ring up, put some boxing gloves on them, and let them go at it. That's just the way it really looked last year when they played. But then we lost Norman in the postseason, and so I don't know what it's going to be this time. But yeah, he is an athletic player. And he kind of set that bar to athletes today. Now you see everybody doing the one-handed catches, practicing one-handed catches, and you know, trying to model after him. So yeah, he's pretty good.
Bill.
Alright, folks, I got 2 for 2 singles and RBI. The game is tied 2-2. But actually, this is the closest I've been in a while, so we'll see how that goes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Get a lot of singles.
It's sharply
Opposite
toward
field,
third.
there's another one.
That gets down, and he's got himself
Being able to
a base
pull
hit.
the ball opposite field, folks, is a very, very enjoyable thing. Being left-handed, even so better, because I love everybody does that shift sometimes when they know you're always going to hit it right. But if you can just learn the opposite of hitting the opposite field, putting in the hole that they leave there when they do the shift, it's so much rewarding at the end. You kind of make them pay for it. If I can just get my running and my awareness. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, I was wondering. I was like, all right. Well, I'm still glad to talk to you either way. I can understand that, but yeah, I enjoy baseball. Did you ever play baseball? Did you ever play baseball growing up?
That ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole.
Or if it's just something, one of the sports you actually like over the years. I grew up watching it, so that's how come I'm basically a big fan of it now.
Matt Tates will dig in now. A single and a fly out.
And don't feel bad about the computer, because my nephew, he gets on my account and he plays a lot of Call of Duty and stuff, and Warframe and stuff like that, and so he gets on mine as well, because these accounts are so ridiculous. You can't just put them on here, which I should have done that to begin with, because he plays Call of Duty now. I don't even play it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Yeah, now he's on my computer, so you see he's typing in the chat there. All right, let's see. It's still 2-2. I've got to do something here.
Robert Netzel steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Here we go. I'm on third base. They got to get me in.
Strike him out for the second time. Now he sends a
Now
routine fly
he's gonna
ball
run.
to
That's too.
straightaway
It's either
center.
deep enough. Well, no.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and
It was
that
gonna
ends
happen.
the inning.
That's
So
why,
it's no
folks, you
runs
have
on
to feel
2 hits,
sometimes
no
like
errors,
you
and
have
2
to
men
do
left stranded.
everything on your own, because if not, they're not going to drive you in. And here I am, 3 singles and nobody on.
Bill
They're now up
Mack will
6-2.
stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Well, that's cool. I haven't quite.
Here's a swing.
Uh-oh, that's a home
and
run, no doubt, baby.
man.
There we go, off the top. See, thanks a lot. You just actually gave me some good luck with that statement, because I actually ended up hitting my first home run today.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him.
8th
And
home
with
run.
that, it's
See,
now
but
a
this is what
6-3
happens. There's nobody
ball
on
game.
now. 420 feet.
And you know, even though this
Beautiful
is just
connection.
AAA, you can already tell.
I have to double check that though.
This guy
Thanks.
is cut from a different
I love those no
cloth.
doubters. See, I did have the I did
approaches
have the celebration when he flips the bat, but I just was like, well, I don't want to seem too cocky, so I just chose the regular. You know, he lays it to the side and watches, make sure he goes. As it goes over, I kind of like that one. It's a simple one, so it's not like the bat flip when I hit it. So I kind of like that one. I chose that one this time.
Ground ball right
There we
side.
go. Come on, man.
Mack is right there. And
There we
he'll
go.
take this to the bag, 3 unassisted
Get
for
my
the
points
first
up
out.
today. I love those home runs. Oh shoot! I hope I didn't put watch. I sure did. I put watch. Oh, I hate watch through.
First offering on its way. John
Yep, I put watch through. Oh, I just hate it. I'd sit there through the pitches. That's what makes the game so much quicker when you can skip right on through it.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
I don't know. Come on.
Even
gotta
the
do
ball
this
with a
here.
strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop up toward the stands.
My
behind
nephew
third.
does. He's a big fan
And he
of
will make the play
you-
out there, and there are 2 away now.
Vanos. Yeah, my nephew does. He probably can tell you about it. I'm not too sure. I don't. Yes, you can. You know who he is. He played GTA 5. Is that the one that does GTA 5? Huh?
From the stretch.
He's the one who plays GTA 5, I think.
It's in the dirt for ball one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't too familiar with him, but my nephew does. He knows him.
And a strike to
come
even the
on.
count. 1-1.
Now I do know
Really
some YouTubers, but they're mine are a lot of the older ones that do like post these shows on there, like Kid Behind the Camera, Angry Grandpa, McJuggernuggets, all those guys. And I know they're fake. It's just the I just watch it for the entertainment value. Because they're funny. It's funny watching those each day when they post stuff. But sometimes it's just waiting on it. It takes a while for it to come on. Yeah, my nephew. That's how my nephew. My nephew. That's what he was telling me, that he plays a lot of GTA 5. I thought so, because he's with the group. Like wears a gorilla mask? What was it he wore?
6-3.
A what? Magic owl. Owl mask. Didn't one of
Kyle Kubica, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Oh, okay.
And he'll power in the fastball that time at 94.
Oh man, now I end up watching it again.
With that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys.
Yeah, I just
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in
Oh,
there.
good. That would see. I was loved to play baseball at my school, but we switched schools, and I think when I moved where I'm at now, and just a lot of stuff happened, and I didn't play anymore. So I played like during the summer, Dixie Youth baseball around here. And I enjoyed it. Started off with T-ball, and then did like minor league stuff. But I didn't play for the school. Would love to though.
And he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Elvis Nieve will enter the ball game out of the pen.
Oh come on! I thought I'd pick.
Out here in the top of inning number 8.
Oh, now I got to sit through this. What position do you play at your school? What position do you play, or do you like playing?
This ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now.
Because I would have loved one position I would have loved to have played was catcher, but I used to, but now I just have the 4. I have a 4 now. I sold my 3. I think my brother has my 3. I've just got the 4.
6-3. Preston Tucker will stand in now to
lead things off,
and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there.
Oh, okay, so you must be quick then. You must have good speed then, because usually those that have good speed play center.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Turn.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, usually big play center field's good. I used to practice digging them out, backhanding, taking hops and stuff, playing first base. That's the only really one I did play.
It would make that a non-save situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just stays out there in the bullpen.
Funny thing was I had to
drilled to first.
funny thing was having to catch, because I didn't have a left-handed glove because I'm left-handed, which as you can see my character, I'm left-handed, and I had a right-handed glove and I had to end up basically learning how to catch and throw until I could get a left-handed glove.
Now to the plate, Ramon Bermudez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side.
Yeah, see now.
He is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop.
Come on. There we go. That's how you dig it out.
How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits.
Now we got to play. Here we go. Got 4 for 4.
As the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth.
You know what? Let's see what
In the
kind of
ninth
fight
inning.
this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
Swinging a ball line
There we
hard
go.
towards short, and that'll get
Five
down for
for
a
5. Well, yeah, and I thought you would be, because whenever you play center field, I know that's a speed position, because center field has to cover the most field out of the 3 outfielders between left, right, and center. So that's why I said, when you said center field, I was like, you must be pretty fast.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Oh, which way is it going? Is it going out?
Makes the catch
at the warning track.
And at this point, I don't know if
And that's another one down. Now I'm starting to wear on a losing streak.
That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go
What time
on
is it,
quite a
Jimmy?
bit longer.
5:46. Oh.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of
And
players
I will
deserving.
be
But gentlemen,
right
let's go
back.
ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Grizzlies come out on top 8-3. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies, 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Stingers, 3 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, I am back. Sorry for that temporary pause. I had to basically get situated here. There we go. Okay. Now we've entered out. Once I did get my first home run, I am glad of that. And I went 5 for 5. So overall, not a bad day so far. Let's see. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry for that pause. But I am back. Good thing was I got my home run. Let's see, what was that? Base stealing? Oh. I'll just skip base stealing. I'm never good at base stealing. Okay, that's cool. Because my nephew likes playing between games and Roblox and Minecraft and other things. He has that pretty much. That's his little forte. Which means, like I said, I just play a lot of sports games. That's about all I've got. Okay. Well, I guess it records. I have to get used to that pausing and unpausing stuff. Skip fielding. Wasn't about to do that.
Now from your exclusive home
no, I was good. I just ain't. I'm not got the speed up yet. I have to get my speed up a little bit. But I did steal quite a bit last year, or last season when I played with my other account on 15. MLB 15, I did steal. I had like 20 to 30 stolen bases for that season. So I just haven't gotten to the niche of this because it is a little bit more difficult changing up.
Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy.
And we'll see. 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. If I could just get the people on, the hell it would not be so bad. I'll be just glad when I can go up to the majors. There we go. Oh, he got it. Oh, that was a good catch. It didn't go as fast as I'd hoped for, and just a little bit off. So now we'll see what goes on. Oh, here I am again. Because I like running, and sometimes you can run on those slower pitchers even though you don't have the optimal speed because their delivery is very slow. There we go. There's me a double.
Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from first comes
there we go. Finally got a triple off of it.
With an RBI triple. And as you see right there, this streak will continue.
Why not? It's not. Well, I mean, it's not that difficult. All you have to do is just. What they want you to do is have a good, like they give you that two. Well, which good thing on here is they give you 2 different games you can play before you get drafted, and so on there you just have to have a decent game to get drafted. But don't worry, you can get drafted. It may be like the 2nd or the 3rd or 4th round, but if you can just have one good game with your creative player, even though it's a low, you're starting out with a low average, you can get drafted because you want to get drafted near where your team is. Now, every time I pick the East, I always tend to get, like I said, the Marlins for some reason. I never can get Atlanta to do it. And so I basically not did it. I think the only teams, let's see. I think Florida's been the only team that I've actually got drafted with. This is the first time I drafted this year with a different team. And I think I picked the, I think it was the Twins that drafted me.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Mac is up with it, and
there we go. Tagged him out. Sometimes, folks, best idea is if you get pulled off the bag or get a poor reaction, is just to tag the man. Because sometimes you don't know if that pitcher's going after it, or if you don't know if you're going to be the one to have to go after. So the best thing to do is just, if it looks like it's coming toward down the line, you go after it regardless and try to tag him if you can get to it before he gets past you. I have not played I've only played Road to the Show. The reason why is because it's much like Madden. And with Madden, all I want to do is play my season and go from one season to the next. Because I don't. The other ones, they want you to deal with rosters and they want you to deal with signing players and not. Me, that's what I used to love about college football. Now I do. When I played college football, I did like college football because you found out basically
to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
home run. Yeah. As I was saying on there, you can see what players you're going to need and then go through the process of the year of trying to get the best, highest rated players you can have. But when it comes like baseball, when it comes like the playing just like the budget and salaries and stuff, I just rather go ahead and just play my season and worry about my guy. That's the only reason why I don't play the Diamond Dynasty and franchise mode, because I don't want to worry too much about it. I just want to control the team, hitting and swinging, let them handle all the rest of the stuff. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
A turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Clear-cut home run. There we go. Beautiful. A second home run today.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're getting to play, and it's a cool game. I love it. Because I traded a bunch of games in from last year to get this game because I hadn't had it, and I had a bunch of old stuff from last year. You know, I had like I traded like 3 games in of old ones that I had. Yeah, I traded those 3 in to get it because I wanted at least upcoming game, and then when Madden comes out, I'm going to get Madden, but I'm not going to get like basketball anymore because I'm not a big basketball playing fan. I love watching basketball on TV, but I'm not a big basketball playing fan. I've noticed as the games have gone on every year, these game systems and these games that you do more involved with it.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
All right.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way
Caleb Coward steps in. And
yeah. I'm glad you remember what it was. I totally forgot.
This is pulled into right. Well,
oh, he's out.
And he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs.
But I've learned some things from Madden. That's how come I really didn't keep it in the NBA this season. Like I said, I bought it. Oh, really? What grade are you in? How many days y'all got left, Chan? June 8th. So
well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one.
I thought I had my calendar up. See if you can find my calendar and hang it up.
Gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a top.
Oh, okay.
You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're. I know you'll be glad to get out for the year, for the summer. I used to love when I got out of school.
For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out.
35-game streak.
The Bees win it 7-2.
Okay, let's see here. Fielding.
For the Aces, 2 runs, 6 hits,
and
no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Huh? What? Well, why would it be in there?
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You sure? Okay. Here, take those 2 thumbtacks up there that's on top of the thing and just hang it up like that by this month. Yeah. Just do it on the side, not between the two posters on that side over there. Just, yeah. Let's see, and I play in a league, and I'm on the Cubs. We're letting her know. Oh, okay. Well, good. Congratulations, then. That's really great to be on to be on such a good team to be at that. That's great. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you do well in your game tomorrow. I really do. And I am back. I'm back. Let's see. See what I can do. Only you can do that, son. Only you can do that. Well, folks, I know you've heard this commentary and all that goes around, but this is what goes around on these particular days.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air.
Play the Aces.
Tonight
That's who I play now.
Game 3 in this 4-game set between the Reno Aces. Bill Mack gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away for the opening frame.
Come on.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Wesson is in pursuit.
Wow.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Now that was
We
quick.
played an inning, still nothing. Socrates Brito.
All right, let's see what happens
will stand
here.
in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Well, that is good. I've never had a walk-off or a game-winning home run or anything like that. So that's great. That's always great. That's a good feeling because you feel like when you're able to do that, you're able to. That means the game, you are in control of the game. You're in control of the outcome. When you're standing across from that pitcher, you know you have that chance to be able to win the game for your team. And ain't no better feeling to know that when you have that chance and you get that chance.
He's been tough to deal with this year.
So that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
This is a golden opportunity.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He
I'll be
is. They
dogged.
get the force
Was that
at
a
second
hit?
base, and the inning is over.
Oh,
Golden
that was a hard
opportunity
hit,
to get on the board. Here goes for naught.
But that's great, Dave. No better feeling than that.
Now to the plate, Phil Gosselin. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline.
Oh, come on. How did I miss that?
He can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. And you'll see him just reach that bat out there and
I cannot believe I
down the
missed
first
that.
baseline for a base hit.
Oh, great.
Bill Mack will stand
on
in,
now.
and he, like
Here I am
so
again,
many others,
folks.
hitless in the ball game
See what
so
happens
far.
here.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
This is line to
That's
left,
another out. Oh,
but he'll hardly need
Yeah,
to
that's
move out
me,
there
all or
in left
nothing.
as this is hauled in for the first out.
cannot
Bill
believe that.
Mack will stand in for the 4th time.
Now watch, I'll
Still
probably
looking
get
for his
something here.
first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game.
Oh, man.
Quick
There's another
hands
one
over
right
there
from
at third as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder, number 6.
I'm glad the game's
Well,
over
you
with. Did
always
I?
hope to get a good outing
Did I
from
get
your
a
starting
hit?
pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but
Oh,
anytime
man. There
you
goes
can
my
get
end
your
of my hit
bullpen
streak.
day
35
off,
game hit
does nothing
streak.
but help your club in the long run.
9 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire...
That's great. And we is back. I'm ready to play another game here. And so ends a good 35-game
MLB The Show's
hitting
coverage of
streak
minor
gone
league
to
baseball
waste.
is on the air as we continue our tour around.
Now we'll see what goes on here.
Grant Green will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I
See
mean,
what
you can
goes
see
on.
that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5.
Double play. Come on. Come on. Come on.
3.
There we
and
go.
they turn the double play.
And got double play just like that.
Here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their
Now I've got some runners on. Now I've got to do some damage.
Bill Mack will stand in, getting the start here despite being out
Let's
of
see
the
what
lineup
goes
last
on.
night. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Bourgeois ranging back at the track. The wall.
Home
And
run, baby.
goodbye. This one ain't
3
coming
run.
back.
Home run. Oh, yeah. Put my team up. 3 run. Home run.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year.
Love
And
that.
with
Just
they've
love
left
it.
in front now, 3-1.
Nothing more satisfying than watching that ball, no matter what the score is, knowing your stats go up because you're in control of it. Beautiful swing, 429, not too bad. I have yet to hit 1-500. I don't know if that's possible or not. I haven't watched anybody, of course, I'm not seeing anybody do it, just wondering if anybody do it. I mean, I thought I've killed the ball, but it never goes close to 500. Now, used to, there was one of those games you could play, I can't remember, you could actually hit it 500 feet. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't MLB. It might have been High Heat. I had a game called High Heat Baseball. Ah, it's out. Sure. Chan, can you go to my page, YouTube page?
With a moment now, here's a look at the River Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So
you can't watch it.
Defense, they're gonna have to be ready.
And on your page, you sign in yours.
Bill Mack
Okay.
comes to the plate as we get started.
And then what you do? Go to my page to see it?
First pitch of the at-bat.
All right. Well,
Hit hard on the ground to second. Green is up with it.
but you want to log into mine to subscribe as well.
Now batting, center fielder.
Well, did he sub to mine or sub to yours?
Mike Copley will dig
Just
in
check
again.
your-
He
go
singled
sign into
home run
mine,
his last time.
And they take another single right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any
No, you can log back in. I just need you to log in to sub to them so we can get sub back because I love getting subs. That's what I try to do, get
And he'll
subs.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So
I don't have a whole
it's
lot
2 runs
either,
on 2
but
hits,
it's okay
no
because
errors, and
I
a
like doing what
runner
I'm doing.
left.
That's the thing about YouTube is, as I always tell my friend, I like getting subs, but it's not a necessity because as long as I get to enjoy putting videos out, and I love sports, I love wrestling. I've got wrestling news and stuff on my page, different topics. Ooh, that was right to win.
Nice pop-up in a big way.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Did you find mine?
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one.
Well, I got a home run, got some runners in, so.
But gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home
Yeah,
run.
but you see what that's true, but the thing what you're gonna have to watch out for is a lot of those guys and those teams like the Brewers, they can actually have good players and they'll have really good seasons, and then the next thing you find out is that they're basically just going out there and let's see, that's too much. They go out there and they basically go to highest rating. They'll have a good score, the good stats and stuff, and then when they go into the postseason or the preseason or the season, they'll go to a team that'll pay them more. which is very unfortunate. I've seen that too much in sports where you have a rookie, he'll come into the league and he'll do well in his sport, and then after a couple years, while the team is trying to rebuild, he'll end up going to a higher a team that's willing to pay more money.
Bill Mack will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
So yeah, I agree with that. You know, those teams, but that's difficult to happen in today's salary cap, off-season moves.
He was right on that one.
You know, you rarely see the athlete anymore stay with the same team for all their career. It rarely happens now.
Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly.
BCB. I had my nephew go onto my page and sub, so you should be subbed back. I think you got his right. Okay, he's
been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the
I
last 10
watch
ball
football.
games.
I love sports. I love sports.
He's a serious power threat, so
I watch college and professional. That's why I say I like playing Madden, and if they put out college football, I'd love to get that again. I hated that they took it away. So you sub to him. My nephew also subbed to you as well. So if you could, BCV sub back to him, and I think he went to my page and sub to you. So you should get 2 subs from us and just sub both of us back. Panthers. I'm from North Carolina, so my favorite team is the Carolina Panthers. My other team that I like, what's your name, Chan? It's the name on the chat, Leo. Leo Hugo. Hugo, whatever. It's in the chat. It's on the chat screen. Well, you pick a Japanese name, son. You're American. Well, you pick an American name, and it makes it easy. I'm not Japanese.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Well, it won't, because it's a Japanese link, not American. Home run, no doubt. Home run. Oh my goodness. That's a 2-run home run.
A 2-run blast.
I love it. I just love the home runs.
Number 11 for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5
Jan, no, I'm on here now. 389. I love it.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series.
And it's going, gone. Almost went out completely out of the park. Okay, thanks. We appreciate the sub. And if you like I said, I do I've done a few gaming videos, but if you happen to watch wrestling, whatever. Hey, if you have anybody else that wants to sub, feel free to send them our way, and we'll sub them back. We love getting subs, so we're just new channels. So if you want to sub, anybody else that needs subs, feel free to send them our way.
Not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
When things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up
off the tip of his glove.
Breaks just keep going their way.
Well, good job. That's great. That's really good. I love that. Good timing works. It's good to have good timing works at the same time. That's great.
Will dig in for the 3rd time.
Good works.
He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Now let's see what I can do.
Got him swinging.
Oh, I was going to strike out. I knew that was going to happen.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
All right. Well, we got him a 5-0 lead, so that's good. Yeah, I love wrestling too. Wrestling is one of my favorite. I want to call it pastimes growing up, but actually I watched it when I was Little boy. Yeah, and I still watch it today.
Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Mack is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
I like they gave me an okay reaction to that.
Bill Mack.
There we go. Gonna share that replay of that lovely home run.
Number 2, as you get a look at his 2-run homer, that was a big blow early on.
Killed that. All right, let's see. This might be my last televised game for today.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
And that's another RBI.
The throw will be too late.
Yes, I love subs. If I can get subs, it's great. But it's the content that I put out. I do different kinds of videos. I got wrestling. I'll talk about 2 different kinds of wrestling. This is my gaming one, which I got a few games that I do play. Not too many, but I do like playing them.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors.
So I do appreciate the conversation. And all. And let's see. 4 for 4. Got a run, scored a run, hit a home run, and 3 RBIs. So I am going to be on here. So I appreciate. I'm going to be ending my telecast here. It's over an hour and something on sports. So it's on my YouTube page. Get a chance to look at it. It should be most recent update. Up until next time, when I do another post, I will come online. So appreciate the conversation. Everyone take care. Good luck with your game tomorrow. And everyone have a good evening.
MLB The Show. The Bees win it